What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna take a look at a company called SENS. Ticker symbol SENS. So get ready for some free game. We're about to get it.
The 90-day Eversense continuous glucose monitoring system is the first and only subcutaneous FDA-approved CGM system to feature a sensor that measures glucose levels for up to 90 days in adults 18 years and older, a removable and rechargeable smart transmitter with on-body vibe alerts, and a mobile app for long-term and continuous monitoring. The novel Eversense sensor works on fluorescence technology. The components include a fluorescent indicator in a polymer hydrogel and an anti-inflammatory silicone collar surrounding a biocompatible encasement that houses the core electronics and optical interface. A tiny sensor is placed under the skin in the upper arm by a healthcare provider in a brief in-office procedure. A gentle, daily-use, double-sided adhesive patch secures the Eversense transmitter to the skin.
All right, so we're back, guys. So today we're going to talk about a company which is called SENS. As you can see right now, for today, it is actually down 2%. So if you're looking to jump in, now is a good opportunity. Today's a red day on the market, so a lot of buy opportunities. You guys want to try to see if you could take advantage of that if you have cash on hand. All right, so a week, it is pretty much up 22%. 1 month, it is up 166%. And then as you can see, over the last 3 months, this thing is up over 1,000%. So this stock is really flying off the hinges right now. And this is an excellent opportunity to jump in and, level up, secure the bag. All right. So currently I have 100 shares and you can see my price is, I bought in today, $4.86. Currently I'm down $21.50. All right. We can scroll down here. We can see that the market cap for this company is 1.9 billion. All right. And it is currently recommended as a buy for analysts at 43%, and then another 43% recommend that you hold. 14% of them say, hey, you know what, sell this. All right, when you look on the ratings on Yahoo Finance, it's actually right in the middle of the slider between buy and hold. All right, so this right here just shows the EPS, and as you can see, they've had a couple of beats, and they've had a couple of quarters where they haven't beaten the EPS. All right, so what exactly does this company do? We're going to scroll down here. It says here, Sensonic Inc. engages in the design, development, and commercialization of implantable continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes. All right, so if you guys know anyone with diabetes, you know this is a real horrible condition. Wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. It's really horrible. You could lose your hands, you could lose your feet, you could lose your sight, and it pretty much centers around the intake of probably too much, sugar or starch or glucose or whatever it is in your system. All right. So it's definitely a bad condition. And right now, for most people, what they will have to do is constantly prick themselves on a daily basis to check their glucose levels in their blood. So this company aims to offer a system where it's a device called Eversense, which is actually implantable underneath the skin. So they put it under their skin, and then there is there's another device that they just pretty much stick onto their arm, and they can actually monitor their glucose levels with an application, so they don't have to keep pricking themselves every day. So just off the fact that the whole concept behind the company, to me, is very interesting, and I like companies that solve a problem. And this company, if you ask me, solves a pretty decent problem. Made a big blunder with this one. As you can see here from my history, I bought in on January 25th, right? And when I got in, I got 500 shares at $2.84. But at that time, I needed these funds for another flip, which I would actually make more money on. So I end up selling this pretty much, I would say, like, a couple of days later, and only made like $100 and something profit. I bought back in today because back then I knew the potential of the company, but like I said, I needed to free up some funds so I could make another play. And that's what I did. But I bought back in today because I see this stock easily going to, I would say, probably $10 within the next couple of months. And when I say couple of months, I literally mean probably within 2 months. All right, there's huge potential for this stock. So let's talk about the company and some of the key highlights here. All right, so one of the first big things that made me buy into the company was they got the nod from Emblem Health to say, hey, you know what? We're going to start covering this device under our insurance, which means that people who need this device, if they have Emblem Health, which is an insurance company, just like Blue Cross, right? Now they don't have to pay out of pocket for this device. This CGM device or Eversense is now going to be covered by Emblem Health. And that was the big trigger for me when I bought it initially in January. Another thing that you want to also take a look at is the fact that 51% of the stock is being held by insiders. And that's usually a very good sign. Whenever the people who are inside the company own the stock, that gets a thumbs up from me. All right. The second factor is 24% of the holders are institutions. And when I say institutions, I mean the big boys, BlackRock, Vanguard, huge companies. All right. And you guys know what institutional holders are. We went over that on the channel already. And then the other kicker is now they actually have the product available on the market. So they have a 90-day version of the Eversense, right? Which is the CGM, constant glucose monitoring system. They have it available on the market right now, and it's currently being used by people. And people are reporting fantastic results with this device. All right, so that's a big takeaway. All right. Now, the final pointer for me is the fact that the 90-day version is out there and it's working. But sometime in September or October of last year, I'll put it up on the screen, they submitted for approval from the FDA for a 180-day CGM device or a 180-day Eversense device. So this is going to be huge. This means that right now, if you have the current version, you have to get it pretty much replaced every 90 days. All right. Now with this one, you're going to have that implantable device for a maximum of 6 months if it's been approved by the FDA. And the reason why I think this is going to be a huge catalyst right now is because, like I said, this was submitted all the way in September. I think it was reported on in October. That's the article that I have. But it was submitted to the FDA in September of 2020. So it's round about that time that I think, they're going to decide whether they are approving it or not. And based on the information that I have, it sounds like, everything is lined up for the approval. And I think this stock is going to spike again once that 180-day CGM gets approved by the FDA. All right. So that's it for the video, guys. I thank you so much for watching it today. Don't forget that we have the WhatsApp group going on. All you have to do to get into the WhatsApp group is just comment your Instagram name on this video. You'll see it up here on the screen. No, over here. You will see it over here on the screen, all right? Somewhere over here. I don't know, one of these places. But you'll see it on the screen, right? I'll just show you an example of a comment. So just comment your Instagram name, and I'll go ahead and shoot you a DM, man. If you have a private account, you got to follow me. And then, comment your Instagram name. I'll send you a DM on how you can get into the group. A lot of plays being discussed, and a lot of people are finding success with the information in the group. All right. Thanks again for watching the video. I do appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, peace.